waterproof, but it is not sea lion proof. If you happen to be wearing sunglasses today, just make sure they are secured on your face or in a pocket, not on your head or on your hat. If you have any questions about any of our tables or any of the rules, then you can go ask me or any of my coworkers. We will be walking around the habitat.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Pacific Point Observer. If you plan on feeding our animals today, we do ask that you please wash your hands before and after. Also, please do not feed the animals on the rocks. Those animals are resting, digesting, or they are nursing. We also ask that you please keep your hands out of the habitat. Our animals are amazing in the fact that they can jump 8 to 10 feet in the air, and they do associate fingers with fish. So we want to make sure we're keeping everything out of the habitat. Please make sure your phone's out of the habitat. It may be waterproof, but it is not sea lion proof. Okay? If you do have any questions, my name is Dawn. I'm with the Education Conservation Department here at SeaWorld of San Antonio. Please make sure we're keeping everything that possibly falls into our habitat on the human side of the habitat. So sunglasses, hats, phones, children. We want to make sure everything is on this side of the habitat. We don't want anything to fall in. Now, if something does happen to fall in, please let me know as quickly as possible so we can notify our trainers as quickly as possible so they can get out of the habitat. We don't want our beautiful animals to be eating anything that they're not supposed to be eating except for fish. Speaking of fish, if you would like to feed our wonderful animals, the feeder booth is open till 7:30 and it's one tray for $9. Make sure when you are feeding our animals, you're not tossing the fish to them. Please make sure that you are just dropping the fish. Do not take the fish into the habitat and then look for our tank. So just 1, 2, 3, and then drop. Once again, do not toss any of the fish onto the rocks. Those animals are resting, digesting, or they are nursing. And for your protection, please make sure your hands and arms are out of the habitat. Our beautiful animals can jump 8 to 10 feet in the air and they do associate fingers with fish. So we do want to make sure that we keep your hand out of the habitat. mentioned, we are keeping our hands out of the habitat, ladies and gentlemen. Our animals can jump 8 to 10 feet in the air, and they do associate fingers with fish. If you do happen to drop a fish on the ground, please do not feed our animals with it. Just take it back to the feeder booth, and they will exchange it free of charge. But you gotta take it back to the feeder booth. And they'll exchange it free of charge, and we will dispose of their fish properly. Thank you so much.
Why are you fighting for me, bro? You're big, you're too old for that. Guys, feed my mom. Feed my mom.
Once again, you want to make sure that you do keep your hands out of the habitat, ladies and gentlemen. Our animals can jump 8 to 10 feet in the air, and they do associate fingers with fish. Now, if you want to feed our animals, the feeder booth is open from 10:15 this morning to 7:30, and it's one tray for $9. If you are on the 115 Sea Lion Tour, please meet Mr. Wesley, our educator. He's doing trips over by the ramp right down here at the bottom. So if you are on the Sea Lion Tour, please make sure you are checking in before 1:15. If you are checking in before 1:15.
My model friend isn't even posting anything. Get out my model friends. These are not models.
Our Pacific Coast Reserve environment resembles the rocky beaches along the western coast of North America and is home to both our California sea lions and our harbor seals. You take a look into our environment, it is very easy to see our California sea lions. They are a chocolate brown coloration when swimming in the water. When relaxing in the sun, males are still a pure chocolate brown, while females will appear more of a light tan colors. Somewhere in our habitat is our harbor seals. And you will see that harbor seals have more of a molten coloration pattern that can range from a light gray to silver with dark spots that may be black, dark gray, or brown with white rings. We do have 3 harbor seals. One in particular likes to swim around the perimeter on his back. That is something that they do out in the wild, so they can make sure that they are viewing all points around them, especially if there's any predators or even prey that they can be moving on. If you take a look at their faces, you will notice that the California sea lions have visible air pinnae, which are ear flaps on either side of their heads, while harbor seals lack an external ear flap. As these animals move about in the water, look to either side of their body. You will notice that California sea lions have large wing-like foreflippers that they move in an up and down motion to propel themselves through the water. Harbor seals, on the other hand, have short red foreflippers with noticeable claws that they use to help them with steering and stopping while swimming. If you watch these animals on land, you may notice they hold themselves differently. California sea lions have hind flippers with short visible nails. They have an unfused pelvic girdle, allow them to rotate their hind flippers to support their body weight instead of lying in long on their harbor seals also have vertical claws on their hind
Let's go to the alligator area right there.
traversing the hind flippers and thus move on the land